All right, good morning, everybody. It is March 15th. We've got a few to take a look at today that came up on my scanner, and I am looking at. Let me go ahead and pull them up for you. First, let's go ahead and first take a look at what's going on with the markets. Looks like the Dow's up 82, S&P's up slightly. It's pretty flat. Nasdaq down slightly, pretty flat. VIX is at 21. So yeah, everything's we'll see how it plays out, but pretty flat start to the day. No gap up, no gap down. We should be all right. Let's see. So let's go straight into my list for the day. Had AON come up. We've got multiple squeezes in some of the smaller time frames, and then I've got squeeze on the 195 day. One of the other things I wanted to, before I go into too deep here into my picks for today, or the next few days, I should say, these are all swing plays, is what exactly is a squeeze and how does it function? Well, a squeeze is indicated here on the TTM squeeze indicator. So I've got these red dots down on the bottom of this, and if I pull this out just a little bit, and you'll see there's different colors. You got a red, a yellow, then you've got your light blue, and then your darker blue. This just basically says we've got positive momentum building. This is still positive, but it is declining in the darker. And the same here, we've got a dark red. Let me see if I can get a little bit better. There we go. So the dark red bars are underperforming, but and it's getting worse. The yellow is underperforming, but it's getting better. It's building, and then you'll see the transition over here into the lighter blue where it's building, and then those are your waves. Okay, so when you see these red dots, that basically means that there's a time of consolidation where this takes into effect, it takes into play Bollinger Bands and Keltner Bands with a momentum indicator as well. So when the Bollinger Bands get inside of the Keltner Bands, and we've got momentum, we've got these red bars that are actually forming, which basically tells us that there is going to be a greater than expected move. So anybody who's trading, you should know what your expected move in this stock over a time frame will be. If you don't know how to figure that out, you can go to, in Thinkorswim at least, you can go ahead and look at your options. And if you look at like the March 19, so in March 19 we've got 26% chance that this is going to move 5.6 points. So that's how you're looking. Its stock is trading at 228, so they're looking at it possible swing of 5.6 in either direction, and that's how you end up getting your prices. Obviously, with volatility as well, affects the price as well. But here we've got when you're in a squeeze here, so we're getting ready to say, okay, this is expected to move $5.6. But when this fires, we're expecting to see something greater than the $5.6 happen very, very quickly, either up or down. So that's just what the squeeze indicator indicates, and that's why I like using it. So AON has a squeeze of the 195 in also on the daily. Another one that I was looking at was ASO. It has squeezes in multiple time frames, but it is above currently my 8-day EMA, so it's out of my buy zone. If it pulls back, I'll be looking to trade this one. The next one, BKE. We've been looking at this one on and off. We've got multiple squeezes. The daily is really starting to show positive momentum. We had earnings. Hopefully that won't affect this squeeze, but it looks like it's getting ready to have a greater than expected move very quickly. Next one would be CFX. Had a squeeze on the 130. We've been playing this one on and off over the last couple of weeks, but as of right now, it's above my 8-day EMA. So it would have to pull back and then I'd look at possibly getting into a position on this one. But for right now, this one is off. CLR was the other one that came up on my scanner today, and again, this one is above my 8-day EMA as well. My next one would be DKS. DKS was on the scan, and again, this one is as well above the 8-day EMA, so this one needs to pull back before you can start playing this one as well. Also had PLCE. This one already fired long last week or the week before, and then we had another squeeze that got into it, fired long as well. It's currently above the 8-day EMA, but I do believe that there's a little bit room left here, and this one might continue on an uptrend for another day or two. Typically when a squeeze fires, it moves for 5 to 8 bars, so we've only got 5 here, so it could possibly go up another 1 or 2 bars if you wanted to get in on a quick day trade. If you see that moving up, good chances are that it is going to move up. It is not a TPS play, but could be a fun day trade. The other one that I like right now is TVTY. We've been looking at this one, and I bought this on Friday, slightly above my 8-day EMA, but I did think it was getting ready to take off, so I jumped in. The options were cheap, but if I do see a little bit of a pullback today, I will be adding to this position, and hopefully you can see that we've got some momentum building. We've got squeezes, and there's multiple squeezes on multiple time frames as well for TVTY. So if you want to jump in on that one, I like that one as well. So that's what I have for today. Good luck, guys, and again, don't forget to like and share these videos to your friends. I like to get everybody on this and making money. Good luck, guys. Talk to you tomorrow.